Can you kind of classify behavioral changes amongst different companies? And, FedEx took off, and it didn't take much for FedEx to become adopted, and it was a behavioral change. But in a sense, it was sort of like, a little bit like mailing a letter. I mean, you already had that same behavioral pattern in place. Whereas selling and buying things on the internet, that took years. I mean, there were a lot of money dumped into it to accelerate that. But before this, it's just starting to take off now. I mean, and fulfill its promise. And that was a big behavioral change. And there was a big thing about your credit cards aren't going to be secure on the internet. Has anyone here ever had their credit card stolen by someone with a packet sniffer that's stealing credit cards? Did anybody here? No, it's baloney. It's like no one does that. I mean, they could go in the garbage and steal a bunch of credit cards that are the credit card receipts, or they can go in somebody's file system and steal credit cards. This whole thing about secure transactions, I just couldn't see that it made any sense. And yet, it scared the death out of everybody. And nobody, are you transacting on the internet? Is it secure? Baloney. But it still took a long time because there was that resistance, and there was that whole behavioral change that had to occur. Remember tablet PC? A lot of money went into tablet PC, right? And not happening. So form factor is everything. Palm, I think, was successful because they had the right form factor. They didn't require there to be handwriting recognition. There was this little script thing. That was really the innovative thing about the Palm, is that they didn't require full handwriting recognition, so therefore it was pretty effective and good recognition capability. And it was cheap. And I know the designers, because there were some of the guys that designed that were some of the hardware guys that worked on the next machine. And they just did a really efficient implementation, really good design, just good engineering. And then it sort of clicked.